I'm doing it because I have a small family. I've got kids, and I don't want them to be in a medical tyranny for the rest of their lives. If they can get the business owners to force it because of social pressure, we're going to end up in medical tyranny whether it's on the law books or not. And so I'm here to defend the rights of my family and future generations, and to support Canadians everywhere who are going to lose their jobs because of somebody's harebrained idea in an office somewhere that we've never met. We don't have any control over them, and they're forcing it. They are forcing it, whether we like it or not. And so we're standing against it.
Yeah, my job's at risk.
Are you a nurse then, or?
I am, yeah.
So can you tell me about that? And what it means to you to be doing this?
Everything we were taught in school was about informed consent. It was about autonomy. It was about including the patient in their choices, and everything we've done up until this point is about taking away people's freedom. I didn't sign up for that. That's not why I'm a nurse.
What's that?
What are your thoughts on what's going on?
I can't comment right now, sorry, I gotta focus on the event. We're just here to make sure everybody's safe. Yeah, we support peaceful and lawful demonstrations, and we're just here to make sure everybody's safe.
Thanks, man. You guys have a good day.
You too.
For me, as an individual, I'd like to be a voice to speak for other individuals who agree that this passport is devastating. I hold here one that I got in 1985 that shows my human rights as a child born in that time, and it has all my vaccines in it, 8 of them. I just like to keep it that way. It's a little different where we're going with this nowadays, and there's a lot more vaccines in it, and I involved in it, and I sort of speak for disability people that have a legitimate reason not to want this. There goes an officer, and he looked like he supported it.
Are you happy
That's
to see
awesome.
this sort of turnout?
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect. It was good. Good to see that there's other people who feel this way, and it's good to see that there's support.
Hey man, what are your thoughts on all this? What are your thoughts on all this?
This is awesome. This is democracy. This is the way it should be. Right on.
These people have every right to protest. They do. But to protest here in front of a hospital, which is full of sick, injured, and dying people, and overworked staff that are quitting nonstop because they're so stressed, is idiotic, it's rude, and it's insulting to everybody. And I'm about to go over there and yell exactly that to them.
Do you think these people that are quitting in the hospital are stressed because of these very dystopian kind of rules that are going on?
No, I think they're stressed because they're overworked. I think they're stressed because this is an actual problem that these people are too stupid to understand.
Everything we've done up until this point is about taking away people's freedom. I didn't sign up for that. That's not why I'm a nurse.
That these people are too stupid to understand.
I've been a care aide for 13 years, and I've been short every day since I started. I've been abused, working 16 hours with no incentives, nothing. They don't even care. And now they're going to impose this on me. I've done every vaccination they've asked me, and I just don't want this one or the flu shot. And I want to wait.
I'm saying that everyone who is protesting in this particular location today is either a moron or a piece of human shit.
That's a pretty terrible thing to say.
It is, but I stand behind it.
I love the support. It's great to see. It's awesome.
Right on, man.
Right on. All of the executive orders by the BC government are illegal because there's no emergency. It's completely unreasonable to suppose that there's an emergency. An emergency is when you have lightning setting Juniper Ridge on fire on July the 1st. That's an emergency. This is not an emergency. This is BS. Then you can have a vaccine passport for flu shots. You can have one for measles. You can have one for VD. Do you have AIDS?
That shit fucking crazy.
Watch your mouth, young man.
No.
I'll fight for your free rights too, man. I'll fight for your free rights.
So we're trying to get people who've taken the vaccine to burn their vaccine passports. I myself am double vaccinated. I've taken it, right? I got my booster.
Yeah, man.
When it's nice and quiet, when they'll say it's a handful. That's the way they'll say it.
That's why we're nice to be able to
The message I'm trying to explain here is even though I'm fully vaccinated, I've taken both my first and second shot. I do not believe September 13th, when they make the mandate, you got to have your card to use a restaurant, to go to the pub. Not only is that not Canadian, that's just, it's unethical. It's a human rights violation, in my opinion. You should not limit people where they can go. So this is my way of supporting the, not just the anti-vax movement, but the pro-choice movement, I think is the movement I'm trying to back here.
If you know healthcare, you have the freedom of choice. You have the right to refuse. And this is taking away stuff that we even practice ourselves. And they're taking it away from us workers. And we've had enough. And all of the constant, like, saying that it's all about COVID, it's not. I've been a care aide for 13 years. And I've been short every day since I started. I've been abused, working 16 hours with no incentives, nothing. They don't even care. And now they're going to impose this on me. I've done every vaccination they've asked me, and I just don't want this one or the flu shot. And I want to wait, and that's why we're here. That's why we're here today.
So seeing the people here supporting this, how does it make you feel to see this sort of crowd?
Overwhelming. I actually got emotional. I was teary-eyed because I didn't think there was more like us.
No.
Yeah.
You're really alone.
You do, especially in at work. You feel really alone. You're censored pretty much because you know, right? Everyone's going to judge you, or you're scared, and it is what it is. And you're trying to be respectful of everyone's views, right? There's a lot of people that are in fear over COVID, and
So why do you feel it's important to be here today, doing what you're doing?
Well, I can't do very much. That's why. I can't do very much, but I can make some.
How's it feel to see all these people?
Amazing that I'm not alone. I'm a small business as well here, and I'm just relieved that I'm not alone.
I'm Dr. Charles Hoff, and I'm a family physician from Lytton in British Columbia. I have 6 patients who have what we call reduced effort tolerance, which means that they just can't walk as far as they used to. They just get out of breath really easily ever since they're shot. I have 3 patients with bilateral weakness in both hands, so that, for example, they cannot open a jar anymore. I mean, one of them cannot open a door anymore because they don't have enough grip in either hand to hold a round doorknob. It has to be a lever type thing. I've got another patient whose memory is substantially reduced, somebody who can't pronounce words anymore. And so the evidence is, from my research doing a D-dimer blood test after the vaccine, is that this is all from blood clots. And that's why this is the new name for this thing. It is a clot shot, because my research showed that more than half of people who get this are getting blood clots on a capillary level. They're so small that they're not visible on scans. So you could get 1,000 tiny blood clots in your liver, but because they're in capillaries, you wouldn't even know. And so what people need to realize that these 2 shots that they've told you that you need to be able to go to a wedding or a funeral or a restaurant are just the first 2. They're just the first 2 because the boosters are coming. But with each one, the damage is accumulating. How wrecked does your body need to be before you'll say, I'm just not doing this anymore? They never imposed all these draconian restrictions on us for the flu. So why are they doing it now? They have hyped this thing out of all proportion to make people terrified into accepting all these losses of freedoms. And they've used fear as a tool of control. Every tyrannical regime in all of history has used fear as its primary tool of control, and this is no different. Do it again in a heartbeat.
Yeah, and you just think of the thousands of people that you are actually helping to wake up.
No matter what they do to you, man, they can't take away that you are a Canadian hero.
That's right. Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you
So
so
can I
much.
shake your hand?
Yes.
There was that famous English politician, Edmund Burke, that said that all is needed for evil to triumph is for good people to do nothing.
Yeah.
And we dare not do nothing.
Yeah.
That's why we're here today.
Yeah.